Good afternoon. On yesterday's date, officers responded to East Lake Avenue and North Avon Street about 7:14 p.m. There was a shooting that occurred in the Robles Park area on the basketball courts. According to witnesses, an argument broke out between two teenagers. One of them went home, retrieved a firearm, and returned to the basketball courts where he shot in that direction. A 9-year-old female was struck in the lower back area and rushed to the hospital, where she remains in stable condition at this time. The juvenile who fired the weapon was 15 years old and was taken into custody and is currently at the W.T. Edwards Detention Center. He is charged with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and a juvenile in possession of a firearm. This investigation is ongoing. Take questions.
Will the juvenile be charged as an adult in any capacity?
That is not a decision that we can make. That will be between us and the state attorney, and right now, still current investigation. That hasn't been decided.
How about priors? Is he known, this juvenile known to you guys?
This juvenile has no history with the Tampa Police Department.
Parents, where did he get the gun from? Parents in charge of?
Obviously, the parents were surprised, shocked. They were cooperative with us during the investigation. As far as where the gun was obtained, that is still under investigation. We do not have that answer at this point.
What, I know there's been a trend nationwide with violence. It seems like a lot more teens as well. I mean, why is this happening? Do you have any idea?
You know, here, we've been fighting the violent crimes area and the violent crimes firearms for a long time here in Tampa Police Department, and we've put a lot of effort into it. However, when we start talking about 15-year-old juveniles and 9-year-old victims, it leads to pause, and we as an agency will continue to make sure that this does not happen again and do everything we can as far as our manpower is concerned. So it's something that we take very seriously, and we'll continue to do so and make sure that this does not happen again if we can prevent it.
Is there a trend that there became more, more suspects or more victims or
In reference to?
shootings involving teens, more of the teens being suspects being used or more of the
I think the trend right now may be a younger age. However, I don't necessarily know that there's any greater value one way or the other, to be honest with you. However, we are seeing more juveniles and young people getting their hands on firearms, and we as a community need to figure out a way to deal with that together.
Any idea how we're going to deal with that? I know we have this gun violence storms and the shoots that have been happening. We talk about solutions and we talk about the problem being teenagers. Any idea of solutions after this incident?
There are many solutions out there. We're always open for ideas. I think the community needs to come forward. We need to work with the community. I think it is going to be that team effort. I don't think that this is a one-man show. I don't think it's a one-agency show. I think we all as a society need to find a better answer for what we're seeing here when we're talking about 9-year-old victims.
In that argument, do we know what it was over? Was it physical, just verbal?
We don't know at this time. That's still part of the investigation.
Can you talk about the 9-year-old? We've had several witnesses tell us that she actually helped you catch this teen. She was able to do some identifying and communicating.
So I believe that the entire group was out there, had all known each other. There were several people who spoke up and helped us identify or help us point us in the right direction. For me to say that it was her specifically, I couldn't answer that.
Last question. How's your little girl doing? We heard from witnesses she was very strong and alert, you know, when they came. I mean, it's had to be difficult for officers to...
Right. Right now, as far as our last update, she is in stable condition. We did go out and meet with the family today. Major Johnson went out there and spoke to them, and she's in stable condition at our last report.
Thank you, everybody.